Let me take you back to a courtroom in California, July 2020. Picture this. Joseph DeAngelo, a 74-year-old former cop, frail in an orange jumpsuit, sitting in a makeshift courtroom set up in a university ballroom. After decades of terrorizing communities as the Golden State Killer, DeAngelo finally pleads guilty to 13 counts of first-degree murder and 13 kidnappings. Now, if you're into true crime, you know the legend. For over 40 years, the Golden State Killer haunted California. He stalked neighborhoods, broke into homes, committed dozens of rapes and murders, all while police scrambled for answers. He went by many names: the East Area Rapist, the original Night Stalker, and finally the Golden State Killer. But for decades he remained a ghost. So how did this cold case finally get solved? The answer is both simple and revolutionary: genetic genealogy. Investigators, desperate for a break, uploaded the killer's DNA from old crime scenes to public genealogy websites, places where people go to find long-lost relatives. Now the new frontier of detective work. Enter Barbara Ray Venter, a genetic genealogist, basically a DNA detective. She combed through family trees, sifted through public records, and methodically traced distant relatives back to a handful of suspects. Using clues like eye color, age, and location, they zeroed in on DeAngelo, but they needed proof. So they waited and discreetly snagged a DNA sample from something DeAngelo had tossed away. When the lab results came back, it was a perfect match. That was it. After decades, the Golden State Killer was finally unmasked. Back in court, DeAngelo's guilty plea wasn't just a legal formality. For survivors and victims' families, some who'd waited their entire adult lives for justice, it was closure. DeAngelo avoided the death penalty, but he was sentenced to 11 consecutive life terms, no chance of parole, and no right to appeal. He'll never walk free again. This case changed the game. Now DNA technology and genetic genealogy are helping police solve cold cases across the country. But for California and the families left behind, this chapter is finally over. If you found this story as jaw-dropping as I did, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow true crime fans. Thanks for watching.